Friends and enemies, welcome to my stream. International Master Paschall. Got a special friend with us today. Yes, it's been a long time. Yes, Master Fugu is here. Soltigo's favorite. Master Fugu. The master of defense. He taught me everything that I know about defense. Just puff up like you're really big and grow spines on the outside, and you're golden. Masturbate, Bob. My enemies are here. Welcome, everyone. Chess Pandas. We want to go back and meet the real Panda. We're just replacements. I don't know if you're going to get to go, Macro Panda. I'm more portable. Nice voice. What's up, guys? I shouldn't have brought it up. All right, Bob is here. So we found a comment I'm going to throw out there. You guys can see. Stirring up controversy is my job. I'm a kid. That's my job. All right. So this is the tournament. Smart Horse Arena. It's 7+3 rapid. You got your plate set up yet? No. I won't jinx myself. I'm gonna book the flight the day of. No. I'm gonna book my flight the day of. There'll probably be a snowstorm. I'm not even gonna talk about it. There'll probably be a snowstorm if I start talking about it. I'm a pessimist. That's why I'm a good defensive player, I think. Alright, we're playing this casual Sparkle Horse Arena. So we started a couple minutes late. It's already starting in 12 minutes. Get in there. We'll be streaming the whole tournament live. We're playing 7+3 casual. You guys know the drill. Andromeda 3, thanks for dropping by and being a supporter of our stream. Andromeda 3, relatively new, but you've been helpful already. Just frequently being here, subscribing, supporting stream donations. This week it was Summon on Sound who on Monday yesterday donated 200 bits, Dim 200, and Dark with 100. We had some others. Let's see who else got in there. Yesterday, 3 main bit leaders: Cash, Mickey, Merle Dixon, and Acerbate back to watching commercials. What's up, guys? International Master William Paschall, learning from the defensive master, Master Fugu. What do I got here? Mr. Coffee subscribed tier 1. They've been a subscriber for 15 months. Wow. Currently on a 15-month streak. Is that beating Acerbate? Acerbate was 13 months, wasn't he? Mr. Coffee with 15 months. That is insane. Thank you, Mr. Coffee. So this is a new thing with Twitch, by the way. I mean, I think introducing kind of like this public information about how long you're, or basing your subscriber status on how long you've been a subscriber. It's kind of a cool concept. But obviously if you gotta like go away for a month or something, you might, I guess there are rules about it though. I'm not quite sure how it works. You can like skip a month. I don't know. Be like a continuous subscriber. I'm not really up on it enough. Mr. Coffee, thanks for subscribing. Resubscribing. Guys, we only have 2 players in the tournament, so jump in there. I'm gonna throw the link out there again. This is our link. We're getting started very soon. It's been the tournament up for a while, but no one seems to know about it. Cecil Purdy. Pawn endgames are to chess what putting is to golf. Very deep. It's very, very deep stuff. I would say philosophical. It was love at first sight. I've been a sub since 6/17, but I had a lapse in there somewhere. You just love me for my body, not for my mind, Bob. That's the problem. Sparkle Horse, Mule Skinners in Abdel, and P87. All familiar faces or names in both. Mr. Coffee had a lapse up to 30 days, and you can kill Steep. Yeah, kill Steep your streak. Kill Steep your streak. I'm not sure. I'm getting sleep deprived on a regular basis, but We'll manage. I need the beer and coffee. Beer and coffee combined into one drink. Can it work? Sure, it's been on YouTube. I don't want to do that, though. It's better to just keep them separate. Bad golf made easier. That's great. Leslie Nielsen. Okay. Classic. Since I laid eyes on the stream, I knew I wanted to pay $5 in perpetuity for life. But you're getting so much more than you're paying for. It's like Save the Children, but better. Beer and coffee. Yes, coffee flavored beer. Beer for coffee would probably be better. What do you guys think? Let's do a poll. What would you guys prefer? Beer flavored coffee or coffee flavored beer? I think I just perpetuity. Tomato. We've got only 4 players, 7 minutes to the unrated casual. When I'm tired, I start making all kinds of slurring words. I'm not drunk. Beer and Coke is good. Ugh. The Hungarians have a drink called vadas, and that's basically, or vadas. It's basically a beer, not beer. I'm crazy. Okay. Red wine with cola. Okay. This is a very drink. In Hungary, not really, like a high level thing to do, but commonly drank is cola with red wine. Better with liquor. Liquor with Coke is totally standard the world over, but with red wine, it's a weird thing. Red wine with Sprite. White wine with Sprite. Okay, I could see that much more realistic, In Greece, Coca-Cola. Yeah, obviously. I don't like choices. Very multiple choice. I think I ever answered was all of the above. I wasn't talking about soda. Okay. So, such a badass, Mr. Bob. Alright, we've only got 4 players, 5 minutes left. Oh. Got my seashore beach coffee mug here. Coffee, brandy, and very good. Sounds like you're getting into Irish coffee territory. Never been a big connoisseur of that, but I probably would like it. Okay, we've got Sparkle, AP, and Varsity. All people I've known before. Let's get some more in there. People I'm familiar with, I should say. Mr. Coffee, are you playing tonight? I'm just kibitzing with Bob. Mr. Coffee, Percy Hepworth. You guys are all kibitzers. Is the proper pronunciation kibitzer? I don't know. Coffee, brandy, and milk is pretty good. Where did I see coffee brandy? Not so long ago. Why is that so familiar to me? Somebody I knew was drinking that. I saw it somewhere. Maybe I saw it on TV. Why is that bringing up the strange memory? Mr. Coffee. Don't stop asking me if I want to share that it's my 5-month anniversary. Yeah, they're really pushing this. They're pushing the monthly continuity thing. It's a big movement here on Twitch, so I wouldn't be surprised about that. Feel free to share. Stuk is here. A lot of friends. Cecil Purdy. Okay, so this quote, the golf quote. I think the guy Cecil Purdy was like a correspondent from, I want to say New Zealand, but he might have been from Australia. I thought there was like an opening named after him, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. He wasn't like a super strong master, but known for being like a correspondence player, I think. We've got 9 players. Quark12, a new name. This ref has subscribed to Tier 1. They subscribed for 5 months, currently on a 5-monk streak. I swear this is my first beer, but I can't talk. Yesterday I did the stream. I also recorded a video, so I don't know why I'm having trouble with words, just lack of sleep in general. Stuk, what's up? Got the emotes, guys. If you subscribe to Tier 2 or Tier 3, you can get 2 or 3 of the emotes. I love the panda emote the best. You should make that Tier 3. Very likely I might have to step out. But the good thing about the arena, if I have to step out from the stream, it's not like it's Simon or something where I'm flagging on all my games, So Purdy was the first Postal World Champion. I didn't know that, Uber driver. I knew that he was a Postal player, but I wasn't aware that he was the first Postal World Champion. That's cool. And in those days, it really meant something. You know, it's not like today, where half the Postal players are basically like 1,500 players with the best computers in the world. I think, you know, there are still some really legit correspondence players, but in those days, I mean, before computers, that Postal chess was awesome. I mean, I was actually thinking about playing when I first started playing in high school, in junior high school and high school. I really toyed with the idea of playing Postal chess in the late 80s, but it just wasn't that exciting, so ultimately I never really got into it. But I was close. I remember almost like signing up. I've regretted it all my life. It's the worst mistake I ever made, but it would have been good. It's good practice in those days. Most consider that Denmark had a Postal World Champ. Only World Champ if you do not count juniors. In chess, at least. I'm sure Denmark has World Champs of other varieties. What is Denmark known for? Funny shoes? Canal building? I'm just kidding. Alright, Mr. Coffee, Stuk. What is Denmark most famous for? What are number 1, number 2 sports in Denmark? Probably football, like European country. Now they're having Omar Sharif was the first Postal World Champ. See, they're gonna start fighting like it's boxing, like there's multiple federations or something. No, he was the champion of WWF. Probably there's like multiple correspondence chess federations. Was mail even delivered in Europe during World War II? Well, I mean, I'm sure like technically it still existed, right? But it was more complicated depending on where you were. Alright guys, we got the tournament starting. Carpestadi Mare sounds Romanian. Mare means like sea, doesn't it? It's like mar in Spanish. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sure that mare sounds like Romanian. Alright. So, I'm not awake yet. I better play solidly here. Let's play the Caro. Not fully awake. I better start like chugging this beer. It helps me to wake up. Wine is better than beer. I'm out of wine in the house here on Italy. Going back to the liquor store tomorrow to buy some more Spanish wine. I've been drinking a lot of Rioja. Actually, unfortunately, just a little bit. Alright, let's do this yesterday. I was actually looking at this from perspective, but we'll give it a shot. See what we got. He went Postal. Please recommend a Rioja. Well, I'm not a big expert. I mean, I don't really know like super expensive I just buy like affordable, affordable wine. Um, so I don't know if I can really help you if you want like the best wine in the world. It's pretty good a couple weeks ago. Now I can't remember what it was, but it was really cheap, like $15 a bottle. All right, what's this bishop b5 about? I was drinking Faustino 7, which is, it's not great, but it's not bad for, again, like something in the range of like $15 a bottle, Bob. It's drinkable and it's decent. If you want to go like higher quality, I don't know. I don't have the money to buy like $40 bottles of wine and stuff, obviously. So bishop takes c6 check, queen takes c6, or bc. What do we do here? Queen takes is like safer in a sense, but this builds my center. I don't really know which way is more correct here. Handball is interesting. Oh, did they answer my question? Handball is very popular in Hungary. One of their better sports, actually. Did Muleskinner answer about my sports Denmark question? It's just a small country, relatively small country. So that's why they don't probably dominate in football or something. They're better than Hungary. I don't know, actually. How is Denmark football? I mean, obviously, I'm talking about soccer, aka, you know, European football. I'm living in the United States now. I don't know what to call things. I normally live in Hungary, and then I just say football. But when I'm back in the United States, I have to like approach it differently. Start qualifying whether I'm talking about America or soccer. That's what I figured. Hungary tried to make an effort under the dictator. The Prime Minister of Hungary is a huge football, you know, aka soccer fan. So he's made a kind of effort, but traditionally Hungary, you know, has that one famous team with Puskás, but they've been kind of relatively weak. Though when was it? They had some decent results in the last couple of years relative to their usual selves. Okay, bishop e3. What am I thinking about European football? It's very strange. This player I don't know anything about. I am a little concerned here about things. Puskás is Ancient Aliens. Absolutely, it's very ancient, but he's a huge cultural hero, you know, in Hungary. I mean, there's like movies about him and stuff. Stadiums named after him. I mean, they really have football-wise to be proud of. Though they made some results in the last couple of years, improving. Okay, Queen b5. This was a tough decision, and I'm not real confident about my game. I mean, obviously he can't castle, but the game is like, I'm a little bit behind in development. I've actually been doing a video series for chesslecture.com about the advanced variation for white. So I thought, okay, we'll play black and be comfortable. But to be honest, I've never really ever felt comfortable playing the Caro-Kann in any variation. Dim, thank you for the donation. 100 bits. Sort of ancient aliens football history. All right, knight on d2. He's obviously going to play c4 at some point. I decided to play knight h6 rather than knight d7. a good shot down the diagonal, if it comes to that. You know, you could play queen d3 there, and maybe it wasn't such a silly idea. I was concerned that it would eat much time on the clock to play queen d3, but maybe I should just put it in there on d3 before he has time to play c4. Practically might have been better. Now I'm really concerned about knights versus two bishops not being so bad for white. I think this is right though, because bishop f5, knight d4. I really don't know who's better here. Usually it's me who's trying to queens. I'm fairly confident in my endgame skills. But in this situation, I mean, I'm probably going to have to trade queens. Put pressure on e5 pawn here. Try to keep him a little bit honest by putting pressure on this pawn is a thought. It's a thought that counts. Right, Asterbate? What a weird position. Where do I put my king, for example? It would love to be in the center. I think it's too scary out there for my poor king. You know, it's very tempting to play the king to e7. Maybe e7 would have been possible rather than d7, but e7. It looks like he's trying to prevent me from, I would say, talking me out of it. Maybe he's just trying to move his knight. Pretty close game, really. e5. Nah, no time for that. Now he's gonna start doing bad things to me. So we end up getting tied down. What about a5, knight d4? So we'll just have to hold b5 and try to double the rook. Bates in the house with the rook a7. White's playing well positionally. We might have some serious issues here. There's no time to mess around. I wanted to play the rook a7. Maybe I should have pulled the trigger on move. Rook a7, rook 7. Very tough game. Two knights versus two bishops. b4 could change the game. But who does it benefit? Don't have time for everything here. Everything bagel. I feel like this was the wrong idea. Who is this guy? We played once before. I completely forgot about that. It was a while ago. Definitely wasn't in the last couple weeks. Wow. b4. I wanted this in before. It's a great plan for him to play knight b3. I mean, clearly, white is a positionally style player. a5. Knight takes b5. Rook b7. Losing all my rooks. That's not an option. So we're starting to get into trouble here. I could always like sack an exchange or something if it comes down to that. But how's he maintain all of his stuff here? Maintain in the membrane. Maintain in the brain. How do you maintain F4? Just want to see you go backward. Go backward, please. Do you ever have to go backward? There it is. He moved backward. So what now? Definitely looking for exchange sacrifices. Yeah, I'd love to sack an exchange right about now. I think it would be justified. Although I don't have to do it, right? I could play A5 now. Does that help me? I mean, actually, A5 does eliminate a really stupid pawn. Elimination of stupid pawn. Pawns look like a goldfish. That's awesome, man. Inspiring minds want to know. Keep the tension, kids. Exchange. That's really viable. Bishop. Wait, what about Bishop F8 now? Bishop F8. He goes back to B3. Okay, let's try it. Oh, wait a second here. Wait a minute. He does have that. We have like D4 in some positions. D4. Triplet slam. AB. Well, I have to do something. I could play A4, but that doesn't seem right. Took with the A pawn. What's the point again? Grabbing the A file? I feel like I made a mistake here. About to make another one. Certainly fast. He is fast. James Brown. James Brown just died again. Now they think that James Brown, there's this theory that James Brown was murdered. I saw the news today. I was like, wait a minute. James Brown is already dead. Okay. I thought maybe I'd imagined that James Brown died like years ago. Where is JCS? Joking that people are dead, right? They found that James Brown was dead. It's new today. Knights versus bishops. This is a tournament again? This has been like 20 minutes we've been playing this game. How long is this game going on? Seriously. Abdel has like 10 points. Man, this is why you want to play the Caro-Kann. I mean, you don't want to play the Caro-Kann in arena tournaments. Or the French. Or any kind of closed anything. You just have no time. You just don't have time to play the games fast enough. I mean, it just makes no sense to play closed games. What's he doing? Tactics search. Wow, after all that, he just kind of spaced. Or he's going broke. Space him. He thought for too long and ended up losing a pawn. Oh no, that's not a good choice. So you should have played, I guess. Just, there's no way to check that. Way? I think he went the wrong way with his king there. Takes b3. No time for that. So yeah, this smells like a win for black. He can't just hold this. There's no way. It's an arena. You have to resign. Please resign. Please. Please resign. He's not down with resigning. Well, normally I would understand, but in this format, you need to resign. Because you're just hurting us both. Self-inflicted wound to the tournament standing. Alright, back to tournament. Mom is sleeping. That's lucky. But I can't let her sleep too much or she won't sleep in the night. That's a nice game, Bombast. Oh no, Bombast is in the tournament. Casually playing a perfect game. Well, it was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. Very standard. When it's over, it's over. Nodge Papa. It's not Hungarian. You have to be good too. SC64, AP87, 87, Uber driver, Mule Skinner. Where's Merle? Is Merle here? Bombast sneaking in at 2100. Welcome everyone to our stream. We're hosting tournament 7+3. I should actually throw that out there in the stream so you guys who are just joining us, you can join as well. The sleep deprived tournament. I've been sleep deprived for the last month. Alright, AP87. Was it ever determined if Uber driver is a real Uber driver? I think he's like you, Mr. Coffee. Like the way you pretend to be a manager at Dunkin' Donuts. Mr. Coffee was really a manager at Starbucks. I just always figured he was the Dunkin' Donuts type. Starbucks managers are so like stuck up and snippy. I didn't really pin that on Mr. Coffee. He seemed more down to earth. What are we doing here? AP87 is playing the semi-slab, but then Bishop E7. But then there was Bishop E7, the passive Merle Dixon variation. Kramnik does stuff like this. Trying to stay awake. So with attitude. Mayday 6 I don't like. That doesn't look right. Astrobay, do you know what day it is? No, we'll save that for tomorrow. There is no Starbucks near where I'm at. In Budapest, I actually have a Starbucks closer. My American address. Obviously, it's a city, so. But I don't think we had Starbucks in Budapest until. Oh, it's probably there for around 10 years. Not that recent, though. There was time. There's a lot of coffees. More Costa coffee outlets than Starbucks in Budapest. Is that like Italian? I think it's an Italian chain, right? Am I wrong? It's probably like from the UK or something. What am I doing? Let's just develop this. 95. That's a weird move. Too good to be true with the 95. Let's just develop pizzas here. Paschall never had a Starbucks. Well, the coffee's not bad. I mean, what can you say? It's like they do use quality coffee for the most part. I managed to visit every single Starbucks in New York City. There's only 100. Wow, I thought there'd be like far more. That's funny. YouTube challenge. Go to every Starbucks in New York City. But is that like just Manhattan or like the boroughs or what? What counts as New York City exactly? The 5 boroughs should have to be. Rugby 8. That's a new one. This is not a conventional. Very strange. Rook B8, Knight C7. Original. Man, I need some sleep. Do they sell sleep at Starbucks? Probably the opposite. Star Reserve. That's cheesy. That's really cheesy. What does that mean exactly? It's more than the regular Starbucks? He's coming with B5, B4, I guess. I shouldn't be surprised. Very anti-position. No, he didn't do it. I thought he was pulling the trigger on B5 for sure there. Wow. Well, this way he gets to trade a set of pieces, which remembered him. Not quite sure what to do. It's got a 2-minute time lead. Yeah, the logistics of planning that out, that's crazy. The rarest, most extraordinary coffee Starbucks has to offer. What will they do next? Queen takes c3, knight 5, knight e4. If I fall asleep, you gotta let me know. Yes. In between move. Oh, he didn't think about it. He's taking on c3. I'm mostly concerned about that. We're just chilling with our slighted advantage. Nasty knight. Yes, Bob, that sounds like a porn star. Shouldn't get him started. It's getting kind of boring here in the chat. We're just talking about Starbucks coffee. 95. Getting lively in the game as well. Chess e6-4 in first place. I'm not sure if I've played them. So basically, unless this was an intentional sacrifice. F3 is not recommended. You can just chase the knight away. Go away. kind of getting the bishop off of c4, but just be bad for black. I think I'm ultimately just forcing black to defend themselves properly. Queen d8 check followed by bishop c4. Actually, his queen is protected, so what does this do? Would I essentially force black to trade queens? Man, this coffee's not doing anything. Tim Hortons, fish back out. Sounds like something from the UK. The Reverend Horton Heat, which I was listening to a little while ago. Ridiculous rockabilly joke, but kind of cool. Okay, bishop c4. Yeah, this is what I analyzed. So he's resigning. Wow. Practical resignation from AP there. Not wanting to trade queens, go down the endgame, down the exchange. Okay, this coffee had no effect. No effect. I feel the same as before coffee. Maybe beer will help. Minutes, I'm gonna have to go and wake my mom up. She can't sleep through my whole stream, or she'll never sleep properly tonight. Our time is over, Mom. We can't sleep. That's just the way it's gotta be. Where is my next game? Chessy 6-4. Actually, Chessy Cry from New Zealand. There was a guy, Cheese, or something like that before, from New Zealand, who beat me sometimes. Really can't imagine what the common denominator is between cheese and chess. Bob said, good idea. I should do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. What's that? We see a Bob stream. The anti-sludgy. Yeah, Chi, but wait. Chi was like a female player. That's different. No, there's this player who beat me. That was like master strength. I was thinking this is a long time ago, Mr. Coffee. Probably before you were even hanging out with me. Like my first year of streaming. They played like a couple simul games that were even higher rated, probably pushing 23. No, I was thinking of a guy or woman or whoever it was, not necessarily relevant. I don't know, just a player who was like 2300. It was like Easy or Cheese, but not Chi. I've seen Chi in a while. Cheesy. All right, Uber driver. Oh no, this is terrible. Uber driver is so strong and tough. It's Merle's anti-personality, but he doesn't play the same openings as Merle normally. Merle has to like change his openings to be Uber driver. It's his alternate personality. Normally Merle would play bishop f4 there. Driver mixes it up. Scrutinizing. Follow stream. Exactly. You know what I found today out of the blue, just completely by chance? I have an audio chess show. I was on the radio in Australia 20 years ago. It was more than 20 years ago. It was like 1996. They had a radio show about chess. in Australian radio in Melbourne. I actually went on the show while I was playing in the tournament there. And then I found the tapes from the show that I didn't even remember that I had it. It's so weird. Could play it for you one day. I was like 12 then. What are you talking about? Me? What are you talking about? I was 12. 12 when I started. I was on chess.fm. So chess.fm, well, yeah, I mean, that's later. I mean, we started chess.fm with Tony Rook on, I was one of the first people to get involved on the Internet Chess Club. And we did that for a couple of years. I did that for several years. Yeah. That's how I got into doing commentary, effectively. But I'd already done, like, banter chess, but it wasn't audio, you know. Bishop d3. Alright. Last time I played this, I lost to Yakova for the first time ever. I don't really know the Hübner variation, and most people recommend that, so I guess we'll just transpose to what I've played before. The dude's name was really Tony Rook. That was his stage name. Visible though. Yeah, he's an interesting guy. But interesting would be the word. Obviously, like, he wasn't too knowledgeable about chess. He was an entrepreneur of sorts. But he got into actually organizing a pool league, like billiard. Okay, d5. So he doesn't do anything with chess. Kind of screwed me over. Alright, castles, d takes c. And here we go. IQP. Here we go with the IQP. I think I had this game with the Indian Grandmaster. I was white. I was white against Abhijit Kunte. And I lost this line with white in a tournament in Spain. Roman and I used to play this back in the... I used to play in the late 90s. Alright, guys. What is up? Got not enough viewers. Where are our players? How many tournaments we got? Tournament players. I'm not on drugs or anything. I see the players, number of players. I'll check out the tournament in a minute. Tournament list. I'm just trying to think if this was the same position I had against Abhijit, but I'm not sure. Everyone's streaming now. I never really noticed that on Tuesday nights. Is there something special with Tuesday night? I'm going to be changing the stream times anyway in Hungary, so it doesn't really matter, you know. I'm leaving in like 2 weeks to go back to Budapest, so we're going to be mod stream times. Carrying the chat, yeah, but when I logged on, I didn't see a lot of people streaming. There was like 1 or 2. But I guess there's like chess.com, that evil site that I hate. Cheesy. D5 equalizes. This is classic Uber driver. Good job, Merle. Nice game. Well, that's cool. Hammer and Morlova are streaming. Damn, dude. That guy Rosen wasn't he on like all day or something? Man, that's like... So I like Hammer and Orlova though. They're cool. They both raided my stream before. We'll do it a hammer raid. Chesscom, Ginger DM I like. I don't like Chesscom, but I guess I like Diamond overall. He'd be like one of the only streamers on chess.com who I actually like. Queen takes d5, but I just think he's alright, you know, guy. It's not about where he's streaming. Just seems like a good lad. A good bloke. Just the ones that you're following. It's kind words. My rival. Dude is not even in my league, alone my rival. Maybe in your eyes, he's my rival. He's my rival for your heart. For your heart, Bob. Yeah, he's inferior to me in every other way. He may be slightly younger than me, but that's the only advantage he has. It still doesn't make up for the things. Bishop e3. Merle. Game Merle. I should just offer a draw. This is like playing Merle's clone. Forced. Like Merle's clone with the Merle opening book turned off. I'm bored with this game. I'm just gonna offer a draw here. Alright, back turn. I didn't even think about d5. If they want to do that, then you're just like screwed. You have to take a draw basically if you play that type of IQP position. And white just like that's a huge risk. Like if I'm playing a low rated player, I had one guy who did that at World Open like in 2000, it was 2006. It was a 2100 player, 21 or 200. I think it was like 2100. And somehow I won the game, but it was really like winning from no advantage at all. I was very concerned I wouldn't win. Well, it depends on who you're playing there, Bob. It's an arena too. I want to like spend 10 minutes trying to win a drawn position and then have it be a draw. We should play another game and take our points, you know. Play another game, Snoofy. There was a friend of mine. There was a friend of mine from Boston. His wife is Serbian. And I don't know what this means, but she always called him Schnoofy. Maybe it means something in Serbian. I'm not sure. Another game, Schnoofy. Vesna. Okay. Where are the viewers? You better watch. We're gonna extend the tournament here. We are going to be changing over to European time in 6 guys. So say goodbye to the USA streaming times. Can't believe this person blames me for offering draws. Keep my minimum count of moves. Your points and winning streak too. That's true. The winning streak hurts. You know, when I was trying to get like, I should think about the streak starter thing. That's true. Yeah, honestly, Bob, I wasn't thinking clearly when I played Uber Driver. I mean, but he's played mostly in my simuls. You know, I'm not used to playing him in Blitz. A simul, I'm kind of like, if someone's real solid, I'm okay with a draw. But in the Blitz, I tend to, like Nefedov knows, not accept draws and play for wins. But in this case, I don't mind. Alright. But that position is just lifeless. You have a symmetrical structure with the queens off the board. I mean, what are you going to do? I'm actually a tiny bit worse in symmetrical and the queens off the board. If there's any position where you agree to draw, that's like it, you know. This is just ridiculous. Against a really solid player who basically doesn't make almost any mistakes, regardless of his rating. So we're playing mostly subscribers. I should probably leave after this game for a minute and check on my mother. She's sleeping, but she's not allowed to sleep. Not allowed to sleep anymore. Or she won't sleep tonight when she's supposed to. It's good for my stream, but it's bad for the evening when she's supposed to sleep. She wakes up in the middle of the night and crazy stuff like that. So, all right, Mom, you gotta wake up. Time to wake up, Mom. After this game. Typically, when we're in Budapest, I'm doing something like mornings, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, which would equate to like 4 a.m. Eastern time, and then Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday and Sundays, something like 6 in the evening, which would equate to noon time. But I'm not gonna be able to tell you exactly yet. We're gonna play it by ear. We got crazy stuff going on. I agree with Nefedov. Draws are just an outcome of the game, and I think that I tease him about it too. But it's out of frustration. I get a lot of flack for agreeing to a lot of. At the same time, I do blame myself for losing a lot of rating points. The draw offers in the last couple of years, I basically went from like 2390 to 2350 in the last 2 years because I agreed to many draws with lower rated players. It's hard when you're playing little kids and they're all like much stronger than their rating. And I've been kind of unlucky playing a lot of juniors and stuff. Still, I blame myself for being basically lazy. A little lazier than I. So you need to push to try to win. But I agree in principle with Nefedov that draws are a legitimate result of the game, and I get bored with people who keep trying to eliminate draws. The stupid draw rules are like absurd. If grandmasters want to draw, they'll find a way to draw. It's not going to matter if you impose this like 30 move or 40 move draw rule. So stop trying to change chess and just accept that draws are part of the game, would be my advice. Okay, here we go. In fact, I was criticizing one of my stronger students this week. Not really criticizing him, but just kind of questioning why he has no draws in his last several tournaments. And I think the fact that you should have a fair amount of draws. You should draw positions where you should save those losing games and turn them into draws. I mean, that's half point is a big deal in a tournament format. So you should have draws. You should have draws from those bad positions where you're slightly worse. At least, if you're like no draws, what does that mean? Like you're never saving lost positions? That's not good. You definitely have a certain amount of draws. Asphates says every great game ends in the draw. Well, there's a lot of great games. We could phrase it a different way. A lot of great games that are draws. Draws are underrated draws of all time. I can see it selling at Barnes & Noble. The #1 printed chess book sales. The greatest chess draws of all time. Not very exciting. Big money. Dr. Dynamic. Big money is a hard player to put your finger on. He seems to play inconsistently. Sometimes he's really pretty good. Other times he'll make blatant mistakes. But I think he seems underrated. I know it sounds like I say that about everybody, but he seems really decent. 1968 on lichess is not a high rating. But sometimes big money scares me a little bit. So Queen E4. That's not good. There's some technical problems here. Does this seem right? So I was thinking about taking both ways. I guess my point was taking the G pawn. Seems strange though. Man, big money is fast too. He doesn't have a bullet rating with that. Does he seriously not have a bullet rating? He's probably like me, he just does bullet then. Just in principle doesn't play bullet. Which I appreciate. It feels like I just misplayed this. Then. He's like a genius. He messed up his structure. He played a variation that basically I won almost every single game I've ever played when people blunder and allow c5. He found a way out of it by dynamically allowing himself to have this isolated pawn on d6. And he finds the tactic knight h5. He gets counterplay with the two bishops. Basically, he's making good on-the-fly decisions very, very quickly. Impressive. The problem is queen takes f4, bishop takes e3, rook takes e, bishop takes a2. Maybe I just screwed up. You know, maybe I could have taken this pawn with the queen and not engaged in that. I should have probably taken with the queen, allow bishop to c3, take quick, and if he takes on a2, you gotta ask yourself. You gotta ask this question. No, actually, rook e3, bishop back to e6. I think he can really pull the trigger on that pawn grab. I mean, that's sick, but the truth of the matter is, queen takes f4, bishop c3, rook c3, takes a2. I'm sure I have compensation for the sacrificed pawn, but it's just a lot of simplification. And pawn down. We're going to face a very similar problem in a moment here, which sucks. I guess I'll try to protect my nugget on e2. Another dynamic move though, rook e8. Extremely dynamic play by black. I don't think knight d5 is good, Bob. Not particularly. Now I could take with the queen, but then rook c8. Take with rook, allowing bishop a2. That doesn't look clear to me. If I take with the queen, he plays bishop takes, I have b3. Maybe we play it this way. But I have structural weakness too, you know. This is now negated. My weakness negates. I have no advantage, essentially. I mean, this is really nice counterplay for black. Rook c8. So good play on the fly. Alright, what do I do? Queen a3? a3, 3. 3, 3, 3. Knight d5 just never had its moment. That's the problem. The problem is, Bob, I'm always losing my e2 pawn. in a lot of variations. Queen a3 might not even be a great move. Where did I come from? I was on c3. I can't just be losing that pawn, though, for nothing. Really long games. Chess e6-4 has 16 points. Huge bullet amount of bullet games. We've played 3 games. Welcome everyone to my stream. Internationally in Paschall, we are hosting this rapid tournament. I guess the Blitz tournaments are a little more popular. When I host Blitz tournaments, Blitz in general is more popular than Rapid. But I like to do the Rapids. A little more time to commentate and talk about the games. A little more relaxed pace. This is a fantastic game by Big Money. I mean, it seems like no big deal to most people. It's just like an average game. Nothing special happened. But I think that objectively, he's played super well. I'm not sure about this decision. I don't think it really makes my pawns worse, though. I mean, I already have double pawns. This isn't going to change it. But I can't get my king to the center. Okay, what is that annoying sound coming from my phone? Oh. That's important. They're going to be mad when they find out I call them annoying. Alright. I guess we'll have to play e4. The power of king position. This is going to end up being a really good low center-pawn loss game, I think, from both sides' perspective. I may have to offer another draw at some point. This king position is not going to be enough to win the game here. Dynamic move, f5. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn my phone off. King and Pawnville. Wow. Oh man, all right. Okay, difficult king and pawn game offering me a draw. No. I'll never hear the end of it if I accept a draw here. Never hear the end of it. I essentially have no losing chances, I guess. Take care, Bob. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for trolling us. What's going on? Triangulation. Triangulation station. Yeah, Carlson was online today, and what's really sick is, I mean, you know, like, streamers using that to, like, attract people to their streams, like making your stream title about Carlson playing, that's kind of cheap, man. I don't know. Do what you want. It's not against the law, but that's cheesy. To try to sell your stream by making your stream title about Magnus. Alright. I remember once Hikaru got really pissed because somebody was like making a YouTube channel where they were posting videos, where they would like just post and make videos of him playing, you know? I mean, I can understand where Hikaru's coming from. They're kind of using him. I mean, there's no copyright law, I guess, about that, but it's sort of cheesy, and it feels like you're using their fame to make yourself, to promote yourself. But it's a fine line. I mean, I've even done some videos about famous players, and where do you say it's like, you know, they're exploiting that person, and where they're not, you know? I just think it's cheesy. Oh, look at our opponent, it's Chessy. H4 and abort. Alright, I'm just gonna resign. H4 and Berserk. I don't want to play that. Let's play another game. Alright. I'm gonna have somebody disrespecting me here with the H4. I'm not in the mood. Now I'm angry. I'm angry. Whatever. Alright, let's play the next game. I gotta wait for the next game. I'm like dealing with my mom doing crazy stuff. Now we're talking about H4 with a Berserk. No. I'm not interested. Alright. It's one thing if it's like Weird Wednesday. Even I wouldn't even play H4 on Weird Wednesday. That's just a move of disrespect. Am I missing something? Dude. I don't know. Are you missing something? Think about it. Waste of time. It's like playing bullet chess. Okay, E4, D5. No, I don't mind the Berserk. It's the H4, like, stupid. So D5. It's a weird opening. I played stuff like this. I mean, it's like one thing if it's like bullet or whatever, but in a 7+3, I'm going to play against some guy who's playing h4 against me. Whatever. Just don't. Just don't. Don't do that. Do you want to send you a Thursday game now, starting with h4? Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I've played knight h3 once. At least that's a developing move in a tournament game. I think I was drinking, though. Alright, f5. Not a good move. I mean, black should probably play queen h5 now. White has a very strong position there. Whatever, I'm just not going to subject myself to that. I'm not, like, deeply insulted or, you know, but it's just silly. So queen d2. Got me. Alright, so now positional play. Let's see. Focusing on the open file. Nefedov refused to become a mod, but I still think he would be a good mod. He doesn't want the responsibility of that. I understand. You don't want Nefedov as a mod, though. He's too strict. It's a demand. What is going on? My mom's acting crazy. I'm getting these messages and stuff. Everybody's sending me messages from all over the world. Alright, I'm taking that pawn. Call me materialistic. Somebody's trying to set up a mate in one. No. Man, what is going on with this stupid Skype? Makes me crazy. I should just turn the phone off. Alright. Who said make me a mod? Is that Nils? Yeah, Nils. I think it's Nils. Transfer of the queen. Last time he resigned when I forced a trade of queens. Maybe I can do the same thing here. Oh, he's stopping me. That's a good move. He's stopping me. Funny position. I have an awesome plan. Probably doesn't work, though. I want to play queen g4. Force the trade of queens. Move 11 would make fun of me. This is like classic. It doesn't really force a trade of queens, though. He could just go away. Shit. Excuse me, but that was... Yeah. Doesn't recognize you. Dude, I can't see your name. On my screen, your name is that fluorescent green color. The one color I can't see. But I can tell by the shape of your name who you are. Basically. Nils, did you have a Cheer 10,000 badge? I guess you did. I didn't notice it last time. So my queen g4 plan just doesn't do anything. g4 is interesting, though. Definitely interesting. There's no good place to put my king. It's kind of a funny position. And this doesn't seem right to play h3. What the heck? That's not right. And somebody left a weird message on my... Some kind of scam caller left a... It's just ridiculous. I reported to the FCC yesterday. Spammers. Robocall. Has anybody here tried Nomo Robo? This service that like blocks these people from calling you on your landline? Any of you guys have used that? I guess it's just in the US. But I heard it's really good. You've had it like for 10 years. It didn't stand out before with your green fluorescent name. That's the problem, Nils. Nils, yeah. Guys, thanks for supporting the stream today. Jim donated 100 bits. You just block anyone that doesn't have a message on my phone. Well, I mean, are you talking mobile or landline, Mr. Coffee? I don't know if it makes a difference. Yeah, mobile. Well, I wouldn't give anybody my mobile. But on a landline, I mean, it's not going to matter because I'm leaving anyway, but... The moves just keep on coming. Let's take with a rook. Hung my f3 pawn. It's not mine, Nils. It's my mom's. Yeah, she's not. She's got a mobile phone too. She's in the 21st century. But most people in the United States, Nils, have landlines. I don't know about in where you live, but even if you don't use them, they still have them in most cases. All right, we're just winning a piece here, duh. I guess most people have them anyway. I would assume. My mom was around. So was I. I was born in 1959. No, just kidding. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna pause the tournament. All right, we are ready to rejoin the tournament here. Variety. A little bit of variety here. I'm nowhere near the front of the tournament here. Chessie Cry, Nodge Papa, Bombist, Uber Driver, R. Fisher. We'll play some quality. Try to play some quality games. What's up, someone on sound? Alright, how can I do this? I just messed up. All right. Let me try something here. One moment, I'll be right with you. Let's see. Look this up. The new scam is that people call you and say, this is so stupid. They call you and they're like, your bill is $299. To cancel your bill, please call this number. Unbelievable. I mean, I can't believe that the federal government of the United States hasn't cracked down on this stuff. It's much more important to build a wall. Build a wall in Mexico. I think the money should be spent stopping robocalls instead. All right. Much more important thing to focus on. 30-second break on your trip. Wow. Oh, this is the video variation. So I did a video series on YouTube, like 2 videos long ago in this position. Magnus and everybody play like bishop g2 there, but I think knight takes e5 is more interesting. Though it does allow simplification. Bishop takes f2 is the normal idea. Infinite flashes here. Keep the workers out of the garden. I like how Donald Trump had like 18 illegal immigrant workers at his golf courses. Surprising, the hypocrisy of it all. Alright, this is not a political stream, but sometimes I just can't help myself. Alright, b3. Got the beautiful bishop coming to b2, long diagonal. Robocalling is a serious problem in the United States. I don't think it's quite as bad in Europe. It's just out of control here. But did anybody answer me my question about no-mo robo? Has anybody here used that to block spam callers? Because I was thinking of doing it. All right, let's just go with a long diagonal. It's also tempting to play bishop a3. You've never received a robot call? Man. It's almost all the scam calls I get. The majority are robot calls. It's really shifted over in like the last year. It seems like, wow, we have nearly mate. This is looking close. But my queen is also a little vulnerable. Beko told Trump when Trump asked if he could be a GM. What? And Beko told him, gotta be born again? I didn't know that story. Beko met Trump? Really? Well, they lived in, I mean, Beko lived in the United States. He lived in New York forever. Or New Jersey. I'm not sure where he lived exactly. He was always in the northern New Jersey, New York area ever since I was like a kid. So that's very possible, actually. There could be a Trump-Beko story. I knew that Donald Trump was an idiot when I was like 6 years old. All right, queen takes b7. Back to tournament. I knew Donald Trump was an idiot long before I started playing chess. But anyway, I'm not going to politically divide us. Chessy 6-4, Nodge Papa, R. Fisher, Bombast, Uber Driver, myself, Variety, Cara Denalga, that's hard to say, Chess 2018, Abdel. Most of the live scam callers are from India and Pakistan. I have no idea. It's very possible. Yeah, they can't, they can't afford to have the live scam callers in the US are just, it's too expensive to pay them basically. The live scam callers in the US have to get paid a minimum wage, right? Labor is too expensive to have your scam company paying like full price for your employees, so they have to farm it out to other countries. It's really sad. And so many just really creepy people here in the United States could have those jobs. Alright, but anyway, seriously now, knight to c3. What is that now? Another game on my phone. Almost everything is a scam. R. Fisher. And basically, I spent a lot of time near Atlantic City when I was a little kid, so Donald Trump territory. Knight f3. Here, I guess we're trying to develop either bishop g4 or bishop f5. I think more common is bishop g4. I decided to try this, though. Something a little different. Not easy to play these systems. I have a bad record in tournament games with the bishop. I'm sorry, knight f6, Caro. Percentage of dishonest people is about the same in all the nations. That's probably true, Nefedov. I think it's something like inherent. You'll have to talk to a sociologist, probably, for the lowdown on that. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're right about that. I kind of like the way that white is playing this now. I have a draw against this guy? Wait, who is this? Drew me in a king and pawn endgame in blitz? Oh no. Is this guy like winning all of his games or something? He's already playing this really well. Oh, maybe this is... It's Tushar's other new account. The rating is about right to be Tushar. I like it when people misspell Fisher. That's a bad sign. I mean, if you like name your account after Fisher and then misspell his name, that's weird. Was this some celebrity caught misspelling like a tattoo? Something recently? Man, Queen h6. Actually, this reminds me of an early Tushar game I had. Most people who inherit millions of dollars tend not to have to do a lot of hard work, I would think. Yeah, more likely. There's no way to tell where your callers are coming from because they're able to hide all their calls, which is the first thing that should be changed. Okay, let's focus on the tournament here. Enough talk of stupid stuff. So castles, both sides, queen side, king b1. I don't know what that's about. It's not like he's going to play c4. Maybe he wants to play knight h4 and eliminate my bishop. Tushar, is it you? Let us know. Yeah, it's surprising how many people don't know how to spell Bobby Fischer's last name. As expected, there is knight h4. You have a call center giant place? Asterbay, what does that mean exactly? You have a call center, like, basically, are you saying, like, in your house or nearby? Yeah, I think it's Tushar. Plays like him. The pawn diamond. This weekend's my dark squares. But I have a good place for my knight. Funny, I love playing this pawn structure, but objectively I'm putting my pawns on the wrong color. It's just gotten out of control, the scam callers. I just want to cancel the landline completely and never reveal my mobile number to anybody. In Hungary, we have our landline unplugged and just just plug it in when we need to use it for like a long distance call or something. Because we have scam calls there too. Just out of control. Surprising how many people don't know that Fischer's last name isn't Bobby. In Hungarian it is. He's Fischer Bobby. Yeah, I'm gonna start trolling the scam callers and telling them, like, there was a guy who called today and said he was from like some kind of PAC, which is like a organization that supports firefighters. But I wanted to tell him, like, you know, I have a PAC for like stopping spam callers, you know. Just make up something stupid. The anti-harassment spam caller pack. Would you like? I was just about to call you, you know. It's funny that you called. I was just about to call you. I mean, you need to troll these people, seriously. I drink pretty quickly, and I can't handle alcohol very well. That's a good sign, though. So that means you haven't practiced too much. There's still hope for you and your liver. All right, bishop d3. 95, 94. How are my chances to beat Tushar here? Where's George? All right, bishop d3, 94. Who knows Tushar? Plays like him. The rating's right. Drew me to a king and pawn game last time. I as well just offer a draw here. There's some time edge. If they're unbeatable, though, they're unbeatable. I'm not better in this position. White is completely playing, not perfectly, but without any inaccuracies, probably. Basically stable moves that don't lose their advantage. I could try this. I don't think it does anything. Kind of risky. You mean a Queen's concert? You mean Queen the band? Like, is that what you're talking about? Wolfsing? I'm not that old. No, I mean classic rock. I've seen some old rock bands, like the Steve Miller Band. Would be the oldest one, probably. But no, I'm not a fan of like classic rock, really, too much. Queen was a band I never liked. Never liked them. Yeah, that's probably the oldest sort of band I've ever seen perform live. No, I saw Dire Straits perform. It's another old classic rock band. So it's not true. All right. Rook on h to e1. Just too solid for white. White doesn't make mistakes. It's a very, very disturbing thing. I'm just going to offer a draw here. I don't really want to play this guy anymore. He's just not making mistakes. He already drew me to a king pawn game the first game, so whatever. I'll offer a draw. Probably the draw is the best result I'm going to get. Is he in first place? Well, the movie's out. It has good reviews, right? What's it called? Bohemian Rhapsody? But I was never a Queen fan. I kind of was overdosed by the radio on classic rock when I was a kid, so rebelled against it after a while. But I never liked Queen anyway. I like a lot of old classic bands like Led Zeppelin and stuff, but really good stuff, not like hair metal bands. All right. I'm going to get a lot of heat for offering a draw there, But I don't feel like playing people who don't make mistakes. Alright, so next game. We're back in the tournament. I don't think we're going to place in this one. We're in 4th, though. We might be able to sneak up there. But I don't think so. I don't think our Fisher's going to lose any games. Maybe we can beat Nodge Papa. And Chessy, I'm not going to play. If they play H4, I'm not going to play them. Or something ridiculous like that. Not in a rapid game. I have better things to do with my time. I'm just a grumpy old man today. Alright. We've got how much time left? 30 minutes in the stream, guys. Tomorrow we've got the Wednesday stream, so it's going to be unusual openings. 12:30 ET. Hopefully we'll be on time. There's a small chance I might be late to start the stream tomorrow, Wednesday. 12:30 ET. Guys, please support the stream. Let's get some donations going. Some bits. Dim donated today. I think he's the only one, though. It's been kind of slow. That last game, I mean, there wasn't much to do. I don't like the GF Caracan. Every time I play that, I just get nothing. There's certain style players I don't like to play against. Uber Driver played super solid. This game was like White's not going to make a mistake. Let's play another game. Uber Driver looks like he did lose a game to somebody. He lost to Chessy. Ah. Alright. Well, we beat Chessy, I think, once. I'm not sure. Did I play Chessy before? Yeah, I have some games against them. But I still don't want to waste time with H4. Asterbate donated 2 bits to the stream. That's awesome. Commercial man. Tomorrow's a special day, Asterbate. Your favorite day. You know what day it is? Do you know what day it is? Ricely. Alright. Let's try to get something interesting going this time. Even the GF Caracan turns into like boredom. Alright. Yeah. Punks were cool. I should have been a punk rocker. But I figured out that punk music was cool too late. Took me too long. Who's up for a bit war? Nils. I mean, I didn't really figure out that I liked punk rock till I was like an adult. I'm still not an adult. I don't know what I'm talking about. Queen D7, Bishop. Yeah, I think I played Rookie 1 myself in a game. Ricely is well prepared for this. That's a pretty obvious move, though. Not too hard to find that. This is a new opponent from Serbia. We've had a lot of friends and viewers from Serbia. Okay, deep breath. I'm not an authority on this line. Actually, Ricely, it's funny that I played this against you because I think the player who I picked this up from is Serbian. There was a grandmaster. I can't remember his name now. I think Strikovic. So it must have been Strikovic played Bishop F5 against me like years ago in an online blitz game. And I was like, what is this dude doing? You know, that move looks stupid. And then I realized that there was a lot of people playing it like Malkhov and other strong grandmasters. So there's something to it. But it was ironically a Serbian grandmaster who introduced this idea to me. Hump Day, yeah. There's a commercial on network TV, well, all TV, I guess, in the United States now. This like camel that comes into an office and it's like bothering people, asking them what day it is. So Asterbate like that. And I was joking about him. Where are the bit war people? I think Asterbate's all tapped out, Nils. Who's going to do battle with Nils? He's offering a bit war. Another 100 bits. Who's the chip leader for today? I think you have to at least get the lead there, Nils. If you really want to encourage them to do a bit war, you got to encourage Dim by taking the lead. Dim's on 300 and he's just like, all right, whatever, man. You can donate 200. He's not going to start fighting for less. We're just going with h4. Play for mate. This is the plan. I'm just talking about the lead in terms of who donated the most bits. 300 bits this week. Who is that? Who asked that question? Another. Nils lost. Wait, what happened, Nils? You turned off your bit badge. How did you do that? You can just turn it off? Whoa. Whoa. Nils turned off his bit badge and then he donated 1,000. So he's in the lead with 1,200. But I'm afraid that was overkill. Now you did it. Now you did it. You overkilled with 1,000. Making it rain for my performance. You're definitely Nils is he's inspiring me a little bit. I needed another beer. I should have had another beer. I only had one beer and it's just not. If I sound like I'm drunk, it's only because I'm like sleep deprived. I mean, it's basically having a very similar effect. Rook b1. All right, we're just ripping open the H file here. Trying to, at least. Dim donated 100. Thank you, man, for your contribution. Dim doesn't do, like, 4-digit, you know, donations, really. He's a small stakes player. He specializes in small stakes. And I can understand that. Nils is more of a gambler. I miss playing poker. I really do. But I think those days are... It's just not the same today. I spent a lot of time playing poker full time. But the whole ecosystem has changed. The world is changing, folks. Harry the H-pawn. I like Simon, man. He's got style. You know, he has a personality. He's always been a kind of fun person. And I mean, I've met him personally and played against him personally. And that's special when you really know someone, you know. They're not just this name on the internet. Okay, E4. Not that I know Simon well, but we have played more than once, and even online. So I like him. It's a shame he plays on chess.com, actually. I'd much rather see him here. Alright, knight d5. We are close to something. Very close to something here. What it is, I don't know. I mean, I think if I had like a dueling stream or something, you know, with another player, if I had to pick someone, Simon would be a good choice. I like him. You know, he's funny. He has a good personality. Bob is not here to say how sexy he probably is, but that's not my thing. For all you know, I'm a robot, exactly. Nils is gonna sleep. Thanks, man, for the donations. Wait, who is that? That's not Nils. Wait a second. That is Nils, okay. Nils is he's talking about himself in the third person. He was talking about himself in the third person. I was wondering why. I thought that's someone else. Alright. Yeah, we all do that sometimes. Nils, you got me distracted. The white king is a little bit shaky here. I feel like I'm drunk, Nils. You wouldn't pick you? Absolutely. Absolutely. My new favorite streamer is Nils. Don't forget to check out his stream, guys. This happens when you have no plan in English. So I've been told by Infinite Flash Chess. Take care, Nils. I know it's later for you guys. It's not easy, but he's still not done here. I mean, White, we're talking about this game. White is not done yet. Can't stick a fork in him here. We're close, but no cigar. White won't die. He just won't die. Man, what do I do with my king? I don't want to castle queenside into the English long diagonal and b7. It looks like I'm ready to castle queenside, but it doesn't seem like the right idea here. This is a controversial move. If there's ever been one, but I have another plan. Maybe we should play this positionally. It's like I've been looking for this direct attack, but maybe I should be playing, I should say, strategic chess. Nils, thank you so much for supporting the stream. 1,700 bits donated, taking the stream bit lead for the week. You're my second favorite streamer. But no to you being a mod. Absolutely. We're not letting him be a mod. Well, if he donates 10,000, we'll think about it. I said think about it. Wait, it was chat. It was no Clash Kid was Chas Kid. Clash Kid was saying he would pay 10,000 to be a mod. No, I think it was 100,000, wasn't it? I don't know if he was serious about that. I'm definitely selling mod ship for 100,000. You'd be scared to play this position. That makes two of us. That makes two of us, Defidov. This is the positional plan. Make your bishops great again. We gotta go wake mom up again. She went to sleep again. It's not right. She's not gonna sleep. Napping. It's not allowed. Bedtime is 8 o'clock. I'm gonna have to pause after this game and bring her back to the land of the living. We're close. Still not winning yet. Just b6. Should I do that? There's gonna be dangers with e5. b4 is a good try. He's sacking in exchange. Alright. Gotta be careful myself, man. Oh man, this is gonna get kind of weird. Alright. I have an intermezzo. I was scared of 95. 95, but that only happens if I auto recapture on c5. So we just interpose a capture on f3, and we're up the exchange. I'm a little tired. Wolfsing, thanks for joining us. You found a video of Asterbait trying to trap me. Is that the game that he beat me? Or is that the game where he just got lucky and I dropped my whole position in one move or something? Dropped a rook. He has two games, one where he deservedly beat me and one where he was recipient of a gift. Which one are you referring to? Giftage? I don't know about this decision by me. I guess worst case scenario, we can always castle kingside. The scenario is about to occur very soon. The scenario, check out the scenario, right? The tribe called Quest. I am old. Old hip hop. Okay. We're out of it. We're out of there. Castling was my plan all along, obviously. But we have some ideas here. Just a small threat. A small threat for mankind. He stopped me. But we eliminate that very important nugget there on c5. That was going to ruin me. He's winning the exchange back right away. Uh-oh. That was good calculation. Well, I can take on a3, but then he takes on e3. So if I take on a3, he takes on a8, I have an inner position. Interpolation, saving my pawn, but that's not going to be enough. Man, this is a mess suddenly. I lose the exchange back. Can't believe it. Even this move's probably not great. Riceley is a good tactician. To survive this circus wasn't easy. He was busted, but he kept finding like reasonable defenses just to stay alive. Yeah, Asterbate's fishing pole, that was a great... I had some sort of hallucination that I thought I was completely okay. It's pretty bad, but that was a deserved victory. Nice job. The Asterbate game where he mated me, essentially. Won my queen, but it was totally crushing. I thought it was just another harmless fishing pole, but there was this big hook on the end of it. Caught me like a carp. Okay, what is going on now? I don't understand how Naj Papa is winning the tournament if he's like 1600. What's up with that? Has anybody played this guy? That's not right. That's like carpet showers. Chess 24 I can see. This guy doesn't seem to make mistakes. And Uber Drive, those guys are also not making mistakes. Chessie's fast. But Notch Papa is 1600, really? Let's pause it for a second. What happened there? I don't know. Why my opponent just lost on time or something? I'll be right back. Came up with a strategy to keep my mom from going to sleep, basically. I just have to like feed her. She likes eating and she's really thin, so she's not in any danger of eating too much. I could basically just like feed her whenever she wants to go to sleep because she likes eating more than sleeping. We're playing Notch Papa. I've never played this guy before. What's the deal with this guy? Why does he win every game? Alright. 1600, obviously you shouldn't be winning the tournament. That's not normal. I hope he's honest. H3, that's kind of Merle style. Slow though. A bit slow. I know someone who might play this. They're a strong player, though. It's a master. Friend of mine. It could be like a friend of mine trolling or something. Playing on someone else's account. But I don't know. Basically playing like Merle. Merle and I have had several games like this. Bishop d3. So what does White want to do? He's just playing quietly, castling kingside. Alright. Well, that's it. That's what you want to do. That's what we'll do. It's a little disturbing, the rating being 1666. So it must be multiple players using the same account. That's not good. Not really correct. You shouldn't do that. Let your friends play on your account. It's not really correct to cheat in even in casual chess, I will report people if they're using like an engine or playing with multiple players on one account. Even if they're Hungarian, I'll still report them. Bishop a6. All right. Knight e4 here. Knight e4. It's a weird thing to retreat the knight, but it's also a good strategic idea. So it makes some sense. But maybe he's not cheating. Maybe he just got lucky. I don't know how he has 28 points though, ahead of the whole field. That's usually a sign someone might be cheating somehow. So far he's just playing like super solid, no mistakes. Very safe style, instant moves. But I think that I equalized. Basically equalized. There's no way this guy should have this rating. Unless he just like hangs pieces or something. Maybe he got the rating like for a joke. Like, why is he 1666? The satanic number. Okay, I mean, it's clearly not a computer. Though you never know. I mean, people could be. They could be computers and just not playing perfect moves on purpose. But it's disturbing, you know, to see a player using 15 seconds for 20 moves when they're rated 1600. That's not a good sign, more or less. Without making mistakes. Acerbate is like around the same rating, and he makes mistakes. So there's something suspicious here. All right. White is equalized. Have they lost a single game? I mean, maybe I can out technique them if they're a legitimate human player. But again, like no mistakes at all for white. I might as well just offer a draw. Just go on to the next game. I don't want to play people like this who don't make mistakes. I'm not interested. It's like playing a correspondence player who's using a computer. I don't want to do that, you know. I don't want to play people who don't make mistakes. Noj Papa. He did lose some games though, so maybe he's legit. He lost to Big Money. He lost to Chessy. He lost to Variety. So, but in any case, I mean, his performance is 2025. That's too high for someone who's 1666. So something's not right there. I mean, maybe he isn't using an engine, but he's got his friend playing who's like a candidate master or something like that. All right. Fuchsia. What's up, guys? Fuchsia, thanks for being a subscriber. Thanks to all you guys for being subscribers. Thanks for the support from Nils today and Dim. Up to 400 from Dim. Someone on sound was here for a minute. He also donated earlier. The real Big Money, Daddy's cheating. Yeah, no, he's not cheating. But I think he is like not the same player who earned a 1666 rating, probably. In Rapid. It's probably like a friend. You know, a 2000 player, not a 16. That's what it looks like. Nefedov heard me. And Nefedov, you're all good, man. You're good. Offered a draw. What's this about? He just wants to draw? No, I'm not just handing out draws. I mean, if you're not unbeatable, I'm not going to give you a draw. But if you play like you're unbeatable and you don't make mistakes, I will give you a draw. I know where my limitations are. I can't beat you if you don't make mistakes. Mr. Coffee has some kind of note like that, actually. Something slightly different, but basically, I can't beat you if you don't make mistakes. But it was a boring position anyway. I don't have any interest in playing that. All right. You expect people who are rated 1666 to make some serious mistakes. When they don't, then they're not 1666. They're at least 2000. So it's the guy's friend playing for him, you know. But whatever. I'm almost done. The tournament's almost over. I'm not going to make it. Where is my name? Number 5. Okay. So the two guys who make the fewest mistakes in third and fourth. 1600 winning the tournament. That's normal. I hope it's like a master, because that would make me feel like it's justified at least. But I think that Notch Papa is probably like 2000-ish FIDE based on his play. Alright. This looks good for white. This looks good. I would never offer a draw here. Whoops. White should be slightly better. I don't know. Chess offered a draw. I'm handing out draws to everyone. Maybe he thought I would take the draw, but now he could take the draw, right? It will push me up in the standings. You just gave me a pawn, though. I'm not going to take the draw now. We go for the win. We go for the win. Fuchsia says, my playing strength varies very much. Varies very. Defeated 2100s and lost to 1300s. Well, I mean, yeah, that's reasonable. That happens. Especially like self-taught players with talent. You will be liable to beat a master one day and lose to a 1500 the next. It's not that unusual. Alright. This is possibly the last game. Well, definitely my last game. Unless like just like resigns. And I can play one more. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, if your real strength is like 1900, or let's say 1800, let's put your strength at 1800. I mean, you're gonna lose to the 1400 once in a while, and you're gonna beat the 2200 once in a while. So that's pretty standard. We found a great image of my What is that, Infinite Flash Chess? Are you trolling me? All right, Chess 201. Chess 201, what are you doing? Come on, let's either resign or play. But don't just sit there. Chess 201. Resign or play. I'll offer a draw. No, they didn't want to draw. They want to play. They can blackmail me into a draw here. That's sick. Does that happen in tournaments? Like, whoops. I have to get a point to catch up. But it's not going to matter, though. I have to catch up to Uber Driver. So to catch up to Uber Driver, I have to actually win. So it's sort of silly to offer a draw. I could move up. I have to pass big money, too. I could move up and tie for 4th and 5th. So I'm just going to play. I was thinking it would make a difference to draw, but I'm going to be having to win to get 3rd place, basically. If I can even do that. Take the draw. I need another game. Am I going to get another game? If I take a draw, would I get another game? That's another calculation we have to make. It's like the end of the Super Bowl. If I get an onside kick and a field goal, you know, in the last 20 seconds, I could catch up. So maybe I should take the draw. Trolling each other. Yeah, obviously we're going to make Infinite Flash Chess a mod. He's a good candidate. Alright, Chess, let's offer a draw here. If I refresh my stream, can I offer another draw? Wasn't it you that taught me that, Infinite Flash? Give him some time to think about this draw offer. He didn't take it. I'll just keep offering draws. Can I just keep offering draws? That's what happened with someone else recently. Does this draw offer go through? It didn't go through last time. I think that's what happened. My draw offer didn't go through in the last instance. And I thought it had. But the draw offer, I want to just play one more game. So if he accepts the draw, I can play one more game, you know, and maybe beat someone and catch up. What's he going to do? Decline the draw? Why are you doing this to me? Dude, why are you doing this to me? I hate you. Like, why would you do that? Like, what is this guy's motivation to play play in a lost position. You're not even having a purpose for that. You want to play a lost position for the loss, or what? What's the purpose? I can't understand this guy. He offered me a draw offer earlier, and then I decline it. Now I offered a draw. He doesn't want it in a lost position. Okay. Stupid, dude. Why are you doing that? The only explanation is that he didn't realize I offered a draw, I guess. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. I guess we should just try to break through here. Black's completely lost. I mean, I just was trying to be nice. A bit statistics from my games. What? Against Granddad from Hungary? What, my statistics or his statistics? I mean, nothing really happened in that game, to be fair, but no, that's not unusual, really. Now we've got to be a little bit careful here. Who is this guy? And how does he have a draw against me, too? I don't remember the context of this draw. I was black and I allowed the draw, but why? Why did I allow the draw there in that game? That's kind of weird. I have no idea what the context of this other draw. I remember the game, actually. But why would I agree? I think I was really short of time, I guess. And I agreed to a rep. Or I just thought the position was truly equal. So I agreed to a draw against this player. Another game where I was... You can see that position there. Anyway, time's about to be up. I'm not going to catch a prize here. My statistics. That was a nothing game, though. No tactics, just shuffling the pieces around to logical squares. I mean, it's actually not that unusual to have a low center-pawn loss when that sort of thing happens, Nefedov. It's just a kind of boring London system. Typical. Basically, you're saying your typical London system, where you watch the grass grow and nothing happens. I mean, it's not that hard to have a low center-pawn loss there. You basically don't even have to be a master. I guess that's why people like playing the London system, essentially. White is got another queen. A new queen. You could sacrifice. Chess is just being a spoiler. Asterbait, we have no draws. Asterbait. Oh, Nefedov was asking who does not have a draw. You don't like the London, but have excellent results with it. I played the London like twice, probably in my life. I was inspired by Rubinstein playing it, but now I wouldn't play it on principle. It's like listening to pop music. Mate. The London is the chess equivalent of pop music. That's a good quote. Chess's point is, and your point is... That's it, guys. Chessy wins the tournament. Notch Papa couldn't cut it in second. And Uber Driver third. Probably those are the final standings, I guess. Uber Driver, did you lose today? Still playing with Riceley. I was a little bit tired tonight. I did my usual energy. Not enough sleep. But nevertheless, thank you, Nils, for the support. Dim as well. Still tried to play quality games. Didn't quite have my normal edge. Energy level a little bit low. Tomorrow we're going to be playing our weird openings stream on Wednesday. So basically Blitz and Rapid a little earlier in the day, which is better for me these days. I would have been third if I didn't mouse slip and lose the queen against Cheesy. I kind of feel bad about helping Cheesy by just resigning against him when he played h4 now, since he won the tournament by 1 point. But I refuse to be insulted with one h4. I have my, you know what I mean? I have my standards, and that's it. You know, that's where I draw the line. It's one thing if you berserk against me, but if you berserk and play h4, I'm just not going to tolerate that. Nothing personal. This is like playing it out to the bitter end. The bitter end. Look at that. Just refusal to give up. Man, that's rough. F6. I could probably sack a rook now. Yeah, welcome for the free win. It's a principle. The principle of the thing. Alright. Most people don't believe in principles around here. I try to teach people to have principles. Not only in chess, but in life. I mean, if people disrespect me, I would play something like h4. But I would never do that against someone who never disrespected me. Something like that. Alright, queen takes g4. This is close to mate. I think when you disrespect someone, then all gloves, you know, all bets are off. The gloves are off. But if people respect me, I respect them. That's my policy. All right, guys, that's it. Back to the tournament. We have... No, back to the tournament. We tried to get back to the tournament. Yes, we need to click that. So the final standings, Cheesy with a 2100, Knowledge Papa, the 1600, who has a 2000 performance, and Uber Driver would be increasing his rating if it wasn't an unrated tournament. Uber Driver did manage to lose one game, but a very solid performance from him as well. Thanks, everybody, for watching. International Master William Paschall, we are going to be back tomorrow with, yes, Wednesday, 12:30. Weird opening stream in Blitz and Rapid. The top 10, Cheesy, Knowledge Papa, Uber Driver, Fisher, Big Money, myself, Bombist, who only played a few games, then Chess, Abdel, and Mule Skinner. Thanks everybody for watching. Berserk stats, all Berserk. All Berserk. Yeah, that's consistent. It's not the Berserk that bothered me, it's h4, you know. But anyway, it's time to go. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been fun. Next stream will be Weird Wednesday, unusual openings, not including h4 because that's just too stupid. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Thanks for joining us. I hope hopefully we'll get JCS back, and I'm not going to have to be the moderator forever. Otherwise, we're going to have to nominate like Nefedov or Nils as our new moderator. All right. You've heard it here first. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.